a nigga that gained, nigga that like not gained weight, the nigga that lost weight, lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight. So he big as hell now. Man, it's that nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red balls, my type, light skin, next black, hello.
GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red balls, my type, light skin, next black, hello.
GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but just y'all be right here with me, the BABGOG. And I appreciate y'all pulling up on me, man. What's going on? I was trying to kill this before y'all got on here, but I gotta eat these 5 eggs a morning. 5 eggs a morning. Again, man. Hey, I hope y'all niggas ain't playing, because I ain't. Now, for those of you that don't have kids my age, you probably know who Skai Jackson is, right? Stop playing. Stop playing. But anyway, if y'all don't have kids, right? Y'all wouldn't know what who Skai Jackson is, and I think she was on something place. It was this thing to where this white girl was a babysitter, right, or a nanny for like rich adopted kids in a penthouse or something, right? And she was like the youngest cute. She was like, the 2010s version of Rudy, right? Rudy from the Cosby Show. And I don't think people understand, you know, nostalgia, how much nostalgia plays into a lot of things. Hence why these motherfuckers ain't got to be creative at all. They can just, for our generation specifically, rerun the same thing or remix the same thing. And because we're the parents now, we got the wallets, we're more in tune to get our kids, you know what I'm saying, on whatever it is that we're interested in, right? And most importantly, we're putting the wallet behind it. So it wasn't so much the same for us, because before us, cartoons weren't like that. You know what I'm saying? There weren't like action figures and stuff like that. And like I said, that's why I think another thing that people miss about like the 80s and 90s, that's when you really start getting into the advertisement of kids and targeting of kids, and I don't want to quote or say this specifically, but this is, I think, when businesses start getting like think tanks involved and psychologists and things and so on and so forth, they started understanding you know, the subliminal messages within the thing, like where you got like they do with the movies, right? So now what you'll have is a movie going, say it's like a Marvel movie, and then they'll put like a McDonald's in the background, right? Subconsciously, again, the McDonald's isn't the focal point, but McDonald's is getting advertisement because you see McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, and you're not even paying attention to it because, you know what I mean, that's not the major focus of the thing. So that's when you got into the point of where, you know, cereals was big and every cereal had a toy in it, you know, and hell, how many people done almost wasted a whole box of cereal? Shit, I think I got an ass whooping. I got an ass whooping one time for pouring out the whole box of cereal to get to the toy. I want these damn Rice Krispies. Who want Rice Krispies? I want damn Rice Krispies. Give me this toy. Okay? I don't care about no snap, crackle, and pop. I want the toy. All right? So those things start happening. So, like I said, of course, you had the Cosby Show, and you know, I can't remember her. Keisha Knight Pulliam, I think was her original name. She got married, had her some crazy story or whatever with a football player and whatever, la la. But, you know, what I'm saying, cute kid, right? Cute little black girl, you know, semi sassy, whatever, right? That was her role. So, former Disney Star Channel, Disney Channel has message for fans after her arrest. Skai Jackson returned to social media after being arrested recently on suspicion of domestic battery. On Friday, August 16th, the 22-year-old actress took to TikTok to share a video. We're going to show the video, standing outside a shopping center and holding a large Da Vinci bag. Never depend on a man for anything, she told fans in the clip, hitting her bag and turning away from the camera, period. And in the video, former Disney star wore a gray sweatsuit and was also carrying a smaller shopping bag in tow. The rich and expensive way, add me on Snapchat, Skai Jack for more. She captioned the post. As previously posted, the actress, best known for her roles in such popular Disney shows as Jessie, that's the one I'm talking about, and Bunked, I don't know what that is, was arrested on August 8th at Universal Studios in California. So at Universal Studios, so this happened in public, right? Deputies were called after Jackson was spotted by security guards pushing her boyfriend during an argument more than once. So again, listen, this isn't speculation. I'll say this again. This isn't speculation. This isn't, oh, he called the cops on her and he whatever. It's pretty much like people outside of the fucking situation having to intervene because she's getting out of hand. All right? Nobody talks about this. And the man, for real, the amount of husbands getting beat out here. And it's not funny. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at, you know, the men suffering from domestic violence. That is not a laughing matter. I mean, be clear. Domestic violence is not a laughing matter. But I'm talking about the ideology of that there are men out here as big ass or bigger than me that are terrified by their wives because society has set it up to where a man cannot even defend himself from the other gender. You understand that? Society has put it to the point of where no matter what a woman does, that man is just supposed to take it. It's a girl. I'm gonna say this again, man. Listen, I promise you, as a grown man, all right, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, bro. I'm gonna sit you down in a chair, right? And tie your hands behind your back for the little girl's safety. And I'm gonna get the average 10 or 11-year-old girl and just let her punch you as hard in your face as she possibly can. We'll give her like gloves or something so she don't break her wrist or whatever, right? and just repeatedly punch you in your fucking nose until you tell her to say stop. Eventually, you're gonna say stop, or you're gonna get knocked the hell out, or she's gonna break your nose or something. Something's going to give. You are not a superhero, my brother. You're not. All right, you're not Superman. You're not the Hulk. You're not Wolverine. You're not Colossus. You're not none of these people that just are impervious to pain, brother. That's not you. All right, you are made of flesh and bone, and flesh, bone, and nerves. All right, and them nerves say, "Ow, ouch, that hurts." So the level of pain that a female child, can inflict upon a man can be to the point of where you either have to stop, or you instinctively, and that's why I have your hands tied behind your back, so you instinctively, you know what I'm saying, attack. You know what I'm saying? Because the pain is got so great. All right. Why are we putting this limitation? Is like there's not grown ass women out here, bro. It's some women out here stronger than men. Bro, we just watched the Olympics, right? Bro, these little 100 and some odd pound women, especially listen, bro. Listen. Y'all play around with these Su Lings and Chung Lees if you want to. 100 pounds squatting 400, 500. Stuff that grown men can't do, bro. I can't put no 400 pounds on my back right now. Squat it to depth, ass to grass. I can't do that. So please, we got to get out of this thing. Well, women can do everything men can do. Well, no, to a degree. And of course, I still know those women are the less than 1% of women that can, match the strength, or, what I'm saying, supersede men in strength. But what I'm saying is, it just shows the point of where a woman is capable, okay, of having adult strength. Okay, adult strength. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Andre. Listen, man. Listen. Play around if you want to. Sulene give your ass a leg kick. You good now? Calm down. I say calm down. All right. Listen, man. You ain't gonna know what to do. You're not gonna know what to do, man. Sulene hit your ass behind that knee, behind your knee joint. Hey, man. Hey, timber. Down for the count, baby. As previously reported, the actress best known for roles as security observed the altercation and detained the couple until law enforcement arrived. Once deputies reported the scene, the couple denied that anything became physical, telling law enforcement they are happily engaged and that Jackson is expecting their first baby. Wow. After law enforcement reviewed the video footage that captured Jackson shoving her boyfriend, she was arrested for misdemeanor domestic battery, cited, and then released a few hours later. TMZ reported that the prosecutor said there wasn't enough evidence to bring the case to trial. As a result, charges against Jackson were dropped. Jackson has yet to publicly confirm the aforementioned pregnancy. Okay. So let's go and see what she had to say. Right. And again, this is funny because let's say this was her boyfriend, right? If her boyfriend pushes her twice or whatever, and especially if she's alleged to be pregnant, are the prosecutors going to drop those charges? Is it going to be the same thing across the board? They have video evidence, man. And again, so the police made a call. Hey, we're looking at the evidence. We see, hey, she's being aggressive. She's the aggressor. She's pushing on this man, in a public setting, and so on and so forth, to the degree where, hey, people try to intervene, security tried to step into the situation, called us, and we seen it. So, hey, we're going to lock her up. But what does the prosecutor say? No. That's not enough evidence. The evidence is what got her locked up.
Never depend on a man for anything.
Nothing.
Period. Never depend on a man for anything.
Nothing.
Period.
Okay, so I guess it's just a repeat of the same thing. So again, listen, and this is crazy, right? So what do you mean never depend on a man for nothing? What are we talking about? So if she is pregnant, right? It's a rumor, so we're not gonna, confirm that it's, whatever, right? But how can you not depend on a man for anything if you're pregnant by a man? You know what I'm saying? If you're pregnant by him, or even if you're in a relationship for him, you think she paid for the trip to go to Universal Studios? I don't care how much money she got. I doubt she was the one who paid for the trip or paid for the date or whatever it was, right? Universal Studios is a nice little date. See something real quick. And then we got this right here, right? And we'll get back to that, right? But I gotta show this real quick. Where is it at? Here we go. Here we go. And shout out to my boy that captioned this. This is wild, but yeah, check this out. Men are not the cause, the start, the source of the gender war. Okay? It became a gender war when men finally started fucking saying something. When men finally started saying, hey man, this kind of fucked up. Or hey man, that's not right. Hey man, why aren't we treating these adult women like adults? That's when the gender war started. When niggas was just going to work and working, 10 to 16-hour days and coming home to microwave dinners and whatnot, what have you. You might get some pussy once or twice a week, and you putting in as much overtime as you can put in, and all the bills is paid, and all everything's taken care of. Hey, everything's fine and dandy, right? But at the same time, during that point, there were families. Bro, there ain't no families no more. People not even living together and stuff no more. People don't. Again, men, they're blaming men for the relationships that women don't want. I'm gonna say this again. They're blaming men for the relationship that women don't want. Women don't want to be married. They want to have a man that's there, that's with them. Cool, fine. And it was a thing that went viral. Say probably a couple weeks ago, to where the girl was like, I just want a big wedding. I want a wedding. I want the ceremony and this, that, and the other, and la la la. All that marriage stuff though. We've been told y'all this. Women don't want the motherfucking marriage. They want the wedding. They want to be special. They want the center of the attention to be them. They want a lot of money to be spent on them. They want the big ring. They want the pictures of photography. The 3 dresses they gonna wear to, you know what I'm saying? The dress, the dress you get married in, then the dress you wear to the reception, then the dress where you drive off to the honeymoon or whatever, right? All that type shit. Got it. What up? You feel me? So once you start understanding this, man, again, until other people start accepting it, this is never going to go anywhere. Because again, we're not shutting up. All right? Men do what they want. Boys do what they can. You heard me? Bro, you're not finna, bro. If a grown man will in person, okay? If a grown man in person will risk bodily harm or death, okay? Say another motherfucking word, nigga, hey, and it's over with. Boom, 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 boom. You feel me? That's why my shit sound weird. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Make sure everything is good. There we go. That one goes cool, fine. Right, that's why it ain't sounding good right on my side. Cool, we good. Cool. So that was good. All right, and one more thing. Let me make sure we good on my side. Yeah, we good. We good. Cool. All right, great. But what was I saying? Yeah, the women on these relationships, bro. Right, and like I said, if a man's willing to die, literally die, nigga, ain't nobody gonna shut me up, nigga. Ain't nobody tell me what to do. What the hell you think niggas gonna do over the internet? You know what I'm saying? What you think you'll do over the internet? Why would you shut up over the internet? What are you gonna do to me over the internet? No. You know what I'm saying? And especially again when you're not wrong. It's crazy. Let's listen to this.
Hey, Instagram. So today, I'm about to put y'all in my business. I normally don't put the internet in my business because I just feel like, you share certain things and you keep certain things to yourself, right? But I've been violated bad since I've been in Detroit. I guess people was looking at my story and they see that I'm not home. And they found that this was the best opportunity to run inside of my house and get all my Birkin bags in Atlanta. However, that's cool. They got caught, They got into a shootout with my child's father, and the police got all of them. And we ain't took no L, So It's a celebration, but it's also sad that it's black people that's just running inside of people's home trying to take their things. And what if my kids was
Now hold on. What's the significance of this? Remember, this was like 2 Sundays ago during the Sunday show thing. Cash Doll was like, hey, I'm single. Recently had a thing or whatever. She said she don't care nothing about no baby she done had with no man and none of that shit and la whatever. You know, nobody care about none of that. She good all by herself. Lo and behold, the man that she don't need is putting his motherfucking life at risk over some bags. Okay, over some property, over some. Listen, bro, listen. The relationship dynamics, bro, are so lopsided and it's so messed up at this point. And people say, "Oh, you niggas just complaining. Y'all just complaining. Y'all just can't get no women." No, bruh. I hate, just unintelligent, immature people that again, and then too, I know it's monetarily motivated, right? Because listen, the easiest way to make money is through women. All right. I told y'all, man, if I really wanted to be in this for the bad, that's why I laugh when people like, "Hey, you getting cash apps and super chats." Nigga, no. not, not like I could be. All right. If I went to the motherfucking women's side and just talk shit about dudes all day. That'd be so easy. Man, these men ain't shit. A 50-50 man isn't a real man. You know, if he's not giving you, $1,000 just to even speak to you, that's I don't even know what that is. That's a boy. If he's having problems with women, it's him. He's an incel. He has no people skills. He's unattractive. He has no charisma, none of these things. Until again, But let's listen to Cash Doll a little bit more.
there? What if my sister was there? What if my mom was there? What if Tracy was there asleep and y'all caught him slipping? They came in with guns. I'm putting y'all in my business today because I'm so upset that Ronnie Mayers, the community leader, and over in Brookhaven and the block that I stay in, because you guys, I stay in a nice neighborhood, where I'm the only black person on my block and the youngest person on my block. And this man had the audacity to go to the news, Ronnie Mayers. He went to the news and told them that my house is a drug house because it's traffic and a lot of black people there. Because it's always traffic. He just assumed that since it's nice cars and other black, nice, successful people pulling up, that's entertainers, that's friends, producers that have nice things as well, and it's a lot of traffic because I have 2 kids under 2, that I have drugs in my home. The sacrifices I make, how hard I work, everything that I do for you to just associate me with drugs just because I'm young, black, and successful. That's crazy. That you went to the internet and no, you went to the news, my nigga, and told the news that me and my child father is running a drug house. Like, this is the day. I know the Shade Room posts stuff I don't want them to post, and they post stuff I want them to post. But today is the day that I need you to post this because Ronnie Mayers, he need to know why I'm so successful, why I live in the biggest house on the block, why I'm black and I'm the youngest person on the block, and why he keeps seeing all these successful cars and all these foreign whips and my kids. Nigga,
What do you notice? What did you not notice? She said herself, right? Now the people in the thing was talking about like he got in a fist fight. I was like, because Buddy said, let me show y'all. Oh, let me show y'all the caption. Yeah. But he said when your homeboys help you get your family back, right? So I thought that was a situation, but clearly that wasn't it, right? It was a shootout involved. You said like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas broke in the crib and you know he fought them off or whatever, but nah, it was a all out shootout, right? But what did you notice, man? What do y'all notice? Listen, she mentioned the first part, hey, my baby daddy got in a shootout with some niggas that tried to break in the house. And then immediately went into this whole soliloquy and everything else as to why the neighborhood leader should be concerned with her and what she got and her money and all these other different things. She literally spent maybe 5% of the whole message in talking about this man putting his life on the line and at risk for her. Not even for her property. Thank you, son. Thank you, son Hara. Not once. Not he's a great man. Not, hey, I know I said some crazy shit to, you know, publicly or whatever. But listen, this man right here, y'all, couldn't sing any higher praises. Risked his life. You know what I'm saying? Hell, not just risked his life, risked his freedom. Bro, listen, I don't think people understand, bro. In a shootout, bro, even if you, right, bro, you can get charged with murder. What's Buddy name that was down here in Florida? Buddy had to beat a murder charge, man. That gunplay, bro, ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no play about gunplay. All right. Even if you can be 100% dead in the right, some things don't add up, or some not. Whatever prosecutor chooses to, you know, try to make a name for themselves or the evidence or something, so on and so forth. Now you facing a murder charge, bro. She didn't talk about none of that though. All she talked about was how, hey, they need to do more of this and more of that and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, black people out here stealing from black people, which, hey, a black woman says that it's not a problem. A man, you a coon. Poverty, racism. That's why niggas steal. Niggas stealing because of poverty and racism. Huh? So why they not robbing the white folks? Why they not robbing motherfucking Pedro, Jose, and Maria? Okay? Why they not robbing Mr. Chan? Why they not robbing fucking Akbar? Why they not robbing the Patels? And like she said, what's crazy about it, right? Listen, she lives in a wealthy neighborhood. Her house, the only one that got broke into. Even when you had all the other houses to choose for the white ones, they chose the nigga. They chose the nigga. Crazy, ain't it? Shout out to More Free Mom. Appreciate you, brother, for the 2. You seen the model from Fresh and Fit who killed 2 people? No, I didn't. I heard Coach Greg Adams talk about it yesterday, but no, I didn't see it. I don't know who she is. Is she like a repeat guest or something? I don't know the significance of the girl. Well, no, not just that. Not just that. Black people don't see black people as people. This is why I say the racism thing is just pointless. We dehumanize ourselves. We dehumanize ourselves. We purposely reverse and flip everything that shouldn't be done that way. This is why you have a hierarchy of the criminals and the most harmful people to the community being exalted and praised. The pimp was celebrated, the gangbangers celebrated, the drug dealers celebrated. Just think about that. Oh, well, the white folks had, you know, the mob and you know Al Capone and you know, what about the Prohibition Act? Prohibition was illegal. I'm gonna talk about the whole thing too. The dude, the Ruben dude. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow, right? But sticking to this, right? So, yeah. But getting back to the Skai Jackson aspect of it, right? And I'm scared to play damn videos now. Goddamn shit. How many times have we heard, right, about women being violent towards men? Yet nobody talks about it. And then black women specifically. Listen, I don't know what about them, right, makes them so violent, makes them so provoking, right? We got 81 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button for me. Like and share, right? Put a 1 in the chat, man. If you ever been hit by a woman, not pushed, okay, but let's say hit or bit, scratched, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat. I've been hit, I've been bit, I've been punched. Right? That's why I tell a chick right up front now, listen. Oh, you gonna beat me up? Nah, you going to jail. You're going to jail. I'm calling the cops. You're going to jail. I'm not playing around with you at all. You think I'm gonna have to try to equal combatants and I'm my big ass and your little bitty ass or whatever? Anybody, I'm gonna even deal with that? No, I'm calling the cops. And you going to jail. I'm pressing charges. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me. God damn, Eric, what the hell, brother? Brother. Hold on now, Eric. Hold on, brother. Now, we ain't got no problem against slap now if it's for the right reason. If she slapping you now, cause
no, she said the dick was so good that as she started rocking, she just got into it, and all of a sudden she said something just hit her, bam, all upside his head, just slapped him. Dick will make you slap somebody.
Nah, she slapped me for that, Eric. Nah, hey, I'm cool now. Listen, we ain't counting that now. Hey, I'm in that porcelain. She can't control herself now. Hey. You know what I'm saying? She want to try to grab you by your throat. He's like, whoa, wait, hey, baby, no, no. That ain't the way it's gonna go. You got it all backwards, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the chokey. I'm the choker.
You want it to be one way.
What?
You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
you want
know
it to
you...
be one
Man,
way.
Stop saying that.
But it's the other way.
Yeah, baby. Hey, you ain't choking me now. Hey. All right. Get that grip from the bike. Shout out to my niggas with long arms. But yeah, man. No one takes it serious, right? When the woman is the abuser. Nobody, man. Men suffer through it. You don't want to tell nobody because now you're a punk because your old lady beating you, right? The police is not going to believe you. And it's crazy, right? Because, and again, I gotta give disclaimers before I say these things. It's like what women claim, like, well, no one's gonna believe me if you say that, you were, essayed or, nigga hit you with the mystical, the pussy crook shit, right? No one believes you. Ma'am, stop it. Okay. You go to the hospital, you get the kit, they take it, so on and so forth, whatever. And even still, even if you don't do that, a woman can wait. We've seen this. Bro, Donald Trump just lost what? How many millions of dollars? How many million? Off an allegation that where the dates didn't line up. The woman said something happened 30 years ago. No evidence, no nothing, just her word, his word, no video, no DNA, no none of this shit. And he was found guilty. How? They tried that with Brett Kavanaugh. They tried that with Clarence Thomas. They tried that with the Duke lacrosse team. So no matter how many times you show actual cases of women lying on men, right? About SA and pussy crook activities, well, they'll never believe you. They don't believe women when they say, bitch, that's a damn lie. I told you the one automatic thing. That's why I say, man, I'm just not with, bro. Bro. The spiral we on, bro. Like how close we actually to down the drain of the toilet societally, bro. Because now the whole, it's cool. They doing these pedo exposure shows, like, and it's making fun of the shit. It's making it funny to find these dudes that allegedly who don't even. I think a couple of these people I haven't seen before, so I know they're like actors and shit or whatever. So you don't know them, but even Fresh and Fit getting involved in that shit, the game, and I think the main guy's like Batali or something like that. I don't know, right? Some foreign dude that's making fun of exposing these child predators. You know the deal, bro. When I drop the link, you can come up and talk about whatever you want to. When I drop the link, brother. When I drop the link, you can come up here. Gang got punched in the he got punched on one of the pedo things. Yeah, that too. Shout out to Omega Dreads. Why you mean to tell me? And again, that's why I said too, man. Listen, the data on a lot of this stuff, man, because people were saying this. I forget, was it on Aaron's? I think it was Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. He was having this conversation, and they was talking about how no, men commit 75% of the child molesting things or whatever as teachers, and I was like, bro, that just don't add up. It just don't add up. Men don't even make up 30% of the teaching core. So you mean to tell me 30% of the population, right, of teachers represent 75% of the the child abuse situation? When again, we seeing now to where all these women keep getting caught. All these women keep, you know what I'm saying, somehow ending up with these little boys. And it's, bro, these ain't high school boys, bro. These middle schoolers. That's why I told y'all, bro. Feminism is so likely to like communism and Marxism, right? As to where people don't understand the detriment of it. Feminism basically is telling women that, hey, or the way it is now, right? So not the original ideology of it was, hey, women need rights too, women are people too, hey, whatever, so on and so forth. Treat us like people, right? Then it mutated into no. women are just as good as men, and now it's women are better than men, and women don't need men. Women would rather be in the forest with a bear than a man. You see how far we fucking come? So it makes the enemy. It makes men the threat. It makes men all these negative things. So what do they want? Well, they want to have the power and the feel of a man. So the only way you can do that is if you're in control and you're in power. And since it's difficult to do that to a man, well, you pick the earliest stages of a man and you do it to him. That's the crazy part of it. That's the crazy part of it. This is not 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 100 years ago. Bro, this is new days. These limitations on what women can do and are doing needs to stop. Society is slowly changing and recognizing that. We're to the point now of where hell, a girl, let me see. Let me follow. Girl was just found guilty for killing the guy. Here we go. God damn it. I hate this paywall shit. I'm not paying y'all for this. Here we go. Crystal Kaiser killed a man she says sexually abused her. Now she's been sentenced to 11 years behind bars. Okay. Wisconsin woman who killed a man she claims sexually assaulted her when she was a teenager has been sentenced to 11 years behind bars. Crystal Kaiser, who is now 23 years old, will spend 11 years in prison and another 5 on extended supervision for the fatal shooting of Randall P. Volar. Kenosha County Circuit Judge David P. Wilk handed down the sentence on Monday. Kaiser was just 17 years old when she shot and killed Volar in Kenosha, Wisconsin, June 2018. She was initially charged with first-degree intentional homicide, but later pled guilty second-degree reckless homicide, which spared her trial and possible life sentence. Prosecutors dismissed all other charges. So again, listen, she just played out. She played out. Prosecutors say Kaiser planned to kill Volar because she wanted to steal his BMW, but her attorneys argued that she acted in self-defense after serving years of sexual abuse at Volar's hands. Kaiser said she was sexually assaulted by Volar, who sold her to others for sex. According to the court documents, Kaiser put a gun in her book bag in June 2018 and told her boyfriend that she was going to shoot Volar because she was tired of him touching her. She traveled from Milwaukee to Volar's home in Kenosha. And if I remember right, Kenosha is where the whole Kyle Rittenhouse thing happened, right? Or am I tripping? Was Kenosha somewhere else? I think that's what is that. Kenosha is Kyle Rittenhouse, right? I think shot him in the head, burned down his house, and stole his BMW, according to the documents. Kaiser was 17 at the time, old enough to be considered an adult in Wisconsin's criminal justice system. In 2022, the Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled that Kaiser could use self-defense at trial to justify the killing as part of a state law that grants sex trafficking victims immunity for any offense committed while they were being trafficked. But that won't happen now. She's accepted the plea deal. Nearly 40 states have passed laws that give trafficking victims at least some level of criminal immunity, according to Legal Action of Wisconsin, which provides legal help for low-income people. At the time of his death, Volar was under investigation for abusing multiple underage black girls. Authorities found videos of alleged abuse and brought charges against him before he was released on bail. Kaiser was released on $400,000 bail in June 2022 after community activists banded together to raise funds. Okay. So, again, right? So, a buddy was actually doing this, hey, listen, eye for an eye, right? They didn't have the evidence to show that he was or whatever, but they say he was under investigation. All right. So he was under investigation. Hold up, booking photo provided by Kenosha Sheriff's Department taken February 2022, 2018 shows Randall Ballard before he was shot and killed. Okay, so I don't know what he got locked up for, right? But what makes it fishy, right? And the same thing was the other girl. What was the other girl's name? Yep, there we go. Centonia. There we go. Centonia Brown. Centonia, not Centola. Centonia Brown, right? So Centonia Brown had a similar situation. She was dealing with the pimp, and I think the pimp ended up getting killed or whatever outside of a whole nother situation, right? But she went with some white man, went to the hotel with him, shot and killed him in his sleep. And if I remember right with him, she took his truck, or she went back to either take the truck or the wallet or the money or so on and so forth, all these different things. Okay. Now, again, if you are being sex trafficked, sexually abused, and so on and so forth, blah, 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 and a woman decides to take your life, hey. But it makes it kind of fishy and iffy once there's theft involved, right? Or arson and theft, because, arson would be a part to, kill a lot of other evidence showing that maybe, he was trying to, get away from her or get her out of the house. And, so it's just different things, right? When you start piling all these other types of things on it, because what we see the difference is, if it's just something out of a lot of these cases with the you know what I'm saying, the Decepticons, those dudes don't rob those dudes. They never rob them. They're not taking their anything. They're not one penny, not any of their belongings. And that is of the same nature, sexual nature when that situation comes up, right? Somehow, some way, though, every time and these girls have to also rob the man and take his money or take his car, and which was crazy. Shawty, cars are registered, and you're 17 years old at the time. So who the hell is going to believe the 17-year-old is just gets a BMW out of the blue one day? That's why I don't understand a lot of these things, man. Right? But women are given the benefit of the doubt in any type of abuse. All she needs is her word, be it true or not. Bill Cosby, right? Bill Cosby did the whole thing, and like he said, I'm not excusing it or whatever, so on and so forth. I'll just stick to the point in the fact of the matter that there were several women that came out and said, hey, I lied. I lied. Never met him, never been around him, or if I did, he was or whatever. I was just, women were saying they did it, so I needed some clout, I needed some attention, and so on and so forth. What happened to those women? Nothing. One of the women was a black woman too. Y'all remember that? If y'all know her name, put the name of the black woman that lied on Bill Cosby and said that he molested her too, or he, he did something, When it comes to that, man, any sort of abuse of a woman claim against a man, everybody automatically believes her. But again, going back to the Skai Jackson situation, this was on tape. She's a little girl too. Well, I'm not a girl, excuse me. She's a grown woman, right? But she's a little human being, just in general. Petite, short. Bro, when I tell you some of the shit I done seen in that, bruh. What was that? What was this, Virginia, or was it Macon? I think it was Macon. So I was back home, right? And all the clubs in Macon back in the 2000s was hood ass clubs. Motherfuckers going there just to do the same shit they do every day, smoking weed and you know what I'm saying, or whatever. This is where niggas wore Dickie suits back in Macon, bro. Niggas wearing Dickie suits, represent whatever fucking, blood, Crip, whatever, blah blah. And I don't know what the fuck Buddy did, man. I don't know what he did. But it's like, no, nigga, you ain't la 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 wah 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 wah. And nobody's intervening. Nobody. She letting this nigga have it. nigga, all this night. Gone now, gone. It's all buddy doing. Gone. I ain't with that, ain't on that, ain't whatever. Don't know what the hell the situation was, right? Bro, and I tell you, she grabbed that nigga by his shirt, bro, and started slanging, buddy. First off, man, I'm telling y'all again, man. Listen. Bro, nobody should be within arm's length of you. Okay? All right. I got some long ass arms, so I got the advantage in most fucking cases. Listen, bro, there's no way you should be this close up on me. All right. None. Especially on some aggressive shit, on some talking crazy shit. Nah, never. Not happening. Right. But you got to understand, bro, you're within either punching or grabbing range of someone's, within that arm's length, right? When I tell you she grabbed Buddy's shirt, bro, motherfucking, hey, Buddy collar was what they call them tops that the women be wearing where like the shit like fall down in the middle. She turned that nigga shirt into one of them, man. You feel me? Yeah, listen, H2, yeah, maybe. $105, something like that. Skinny as hell. Short too. Those be the quickest one, man. Look, I call them little mongoose bitches. Them little mongoose hoes, man. No, a mongoose is fucking just ravenous, nigga. A mongoose or a weasel, them weasel hoes. That's why I don't like them either. Listen, big girl ain't trying to fight. She gonna get tired. Huh? And her big ass know, hey, you ain't gonna show no mercy on her. You gonna think, hey, listen, bitch, you big as me. You told Harpo to beat me. Listen, big girls know, man. You ain't open handed no big girl. Niggas, they already know how niggas coming with them. So they like they more no, we ain't gonna no, he ain't gonna show no mercy on my big ass. They're a lot more docile, man. You feel me? Listen. Hey, she can go grab me. These little niggas, yeah. You little fella federation niggas, yeah. She gonna go and snatch you right on up, buddy. Mark Henry type shit. Nigga, you ever been slammed? Nigga, you ever been slammed like you in the WWE? But nah, man. Yeah. See, that's crazy. H2, and that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Skinny boy, what up? Hey, shoot off that pinky toe. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. H2, and you know the what needs to happen to her. What needs to happen to her is that like, she needs to be she needs to see what it feels like for a man to not hold back and to give her what she's giving other people for. And I imagine for clout, for clicks and views or whatever. If she uploaded it, you know what I'm saying? You running up on random dudes and just snuffing them. Shawty, listen. I can tell you this, bro. The best thing a random woman, I don't know, could ever do for me is to just punch me in my face and it be recorded. When I tell you I'm gonna try to rip your arm off your body, I'm not gonna hit you. Listen, man, a punch or whatever is cool, fine. But listen, you know when everybody back up, man, you hear a bone break, that everybody, oh, damn, shit. Yeah, baby, I need, some time for you to recover. See, a concussion, that shit lasts for, unconsciousness, you recover in 72 hours. You'll be good. You'll be all right. But that broken arm though, yeah, you're gonna have to hold that for what was it? 9 weeks at least. You say they were her boyfriends? That's crazy. And she was being serious? Not on no play shit? Like she like just random Nick? Like that's crazy. Like random fights with the niggas that she fucking? Jabroni indeed, bro. dislocate a bitch whole hand. Why did nobody help Decatur, ATL, brother? You know why they didn't. You know why they didn't. Again, the man is never seen as a victim, even when he's clearly a victim and a woman is involved. Never is. Everybody thinks it's funny. And the thing about it, though, what people don't understand in the situation is a lot of the cases is just like, hey, man, it's twofold. I don't want to be seen as an aggressor, especially publicly, right? I don't want to be seen as an aggressor because you don't know who walked in or who started seeing whatever at what point. So if at any time, say your old lady is going upside your head, pat, 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 and you, hey, stop it. The person walking around the corner and they see you, that the first thing they see is you grab her, hey, stop it. You know, oh, he's abusing her. 911. Right? And the fact of the matter that men, bro, I keep telling you, we do not get the credit, right? For the for holding back. Especially against women. Oh, nigga, that's a man. You shouldn't want to. It's not about me wanting it. The problem is men knowing it and then men not acknowledging it. Or a man knowing it, right? And then him being on some simp saver whole shit and he want to hop in the situation. That's a female. Nigga, listen. The best way for you to get your ass whooped or shot or whatever is for a woman to be doing something to me and you stand back, kiki, laughing, recording, all that shit, so on and so forth, and letting it go on. Especially if I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. I'm like, hey, go on, stop. I don't know you, whatever. Back up, all this other shit, right? And then as soon as I defend myself, you step in. Listen, brother, I only got one thing for you, nigga. If you couldn't step in and stop her, nigga, you definitely ain't finna step in and stop me. Yeah, bro. That's all I got for you, nigga. You either get in before or you know where you gonna go. Yeah, bro. Don't do that shit with me, bro. Don't do that shit with me. And I look a nigga dead in his face. I nigga, you run up, bro. I'm a beat your ass with her. Better get the fuck out of my face. I hate that, bro. Bro, I can't stand them type niggas, bro. The bitches be just as bad, but the niggas that want to try and fight you because, what was the thing? Let me see. Here we go. Hold on, I got you. This shit right here, right? Jesus Christ. God damn. Well, hold on. Look at God and looking for something else. I'll find this shit. Damn. Well, hold on. Is that a shit? The shit you find. Hold on. Where the hell is the thing at? God damn it. I can't find it, bro. But it was this thing, right? To where this girl, let me Google it. Here we go. Got it. Here we go. Found it. Here we go. I had to Google it. It didn't come up on what's name.
I just got one more thing to say. This fat ass, funny looking black ass bitch just told me that I need to get on the treadmill. Bitch, fuck you and your fat ass mama, bitch. Nigga, look at your teeth. It look like somebody shot dice in them hoes. Look at your fake ass Jordans, bitch. Bald. Who bald? Mikey in my ball? In my ball, Nick? Asia in my ball? Baby, I got a hair full of hair, bitch, outside of this motherfucking wig. Small dick ass nigga, fat ass bitch. You talking about me. He talking all this shit about me. But baby, you in the same weight class as me, bitch. I'm a thick ass bitch. I got fat ass and titties, hoe. The fuck? Talking shit about me, hoe? You get on a fucking treadmill. You broke ass nigga. Show me a fucking band, bitch. Show me a band.
Now again, listen. Everybody letting this shit ride because it's funny. It's entertainment. It's this. Now it's distance in between them right now, right? But listen, bro. When you start all that cussing and fussing and la and motherfuckers talking and they out of breath, bro, somebody gonna do something. Especially a woman. Listen, bro. Learn the signs of a woman that's out of control, bro, and just remove yourself from the situation. It's gonna be all bad. Gotta stop being concerned, especially at our age, bro. Listen, you over 30, bro. You worried about, oh man, oh bitch ass nigga, oh pussy ass nigga. He want to fight. He let a hoe run him off. What nigga? What I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to beat her ass and then have to kill one of y'all. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna stay here. She gonna put her hands on me. I'm gonna fuck her up. Either one motherfucking punch knockout or slap her to the ground or something. Right? Then one of you dumbass niggas gonna try to jump in. Now I gotta fucking. Now I'm in court. Now I'm in cuffs in court. What are we talking about?
Show me a band. That's who. That's who. That's who. The fuck?
Good shit.
Who? Who a dirty asshole? What?
And there we go. Listen.
Bitch ass nigga, what's up? Bitch ass nigga, bitch.
You don't hit females.
You heard that lame ass shit? You know we don't hit females. Nigga, she just threw a punch at him. She threw a whole punch at this nigga, which again, niggas, be aware. There's no way a woman, especially, bro, ain't no way. Unless she motherfucking Clarissa Shields, my nigga, or a Bumgardner, ain't no way no woman ought to be able to get a punch off on you, dog. No fucking way. No way. If anything, hey, that bitch finna catch a motherfucking Sparta kick. No, not even Sparta kick. Hit her ass with a teep kick, nigga. You know the John Bones shit to your knee, the hyperextend your knee. I'm telling you, listen, that shit right there stopped like 90% of people, dog. 90%. Hey, you hyperextend that damn knee, nigga. Just whoop, boop. Ah, all their momentum coming forward. Listen, Peter Griffin. Ah. Nah, you pull on the weave, it's gonna come off. That weave just gonna come off, bro. That's glue. I'm telling you, trust me, man. Hit it with that teep kick, bro. No, not oblique, bro. No, not oblique, brother. The teep, the knee, nigga. Aim for the knee. Hyperextend that knee, brother. All that shit gonna stop. See, you kick her like that, that's a strike. Niggas gonna get mad at that. But if you just fucking tap that knee, you fucking just stop her momentum, niggas ain't gonna know what happened. They're gonna be like, she on the ground. What did he do? He didn't hit her? Yeah, I didn't hit her. Oblique kick? It's not no fucking oblique kick. It's fucking teep, bro. You kick a nigga in the knee, directly in the nigga. How the hell is oblique when it's fucking it's directly on top of the knee? No, Mr. Alignment. No, he wasn't wrong. And listen, we gotta get out of this shit, man. Somehow, some way, the whole Michael B. Jordan shit came back up on Twitter. I just didn't even fucking bother with it shit this time because, like, I'm coming to understand, bro. Twitter, especially since they did the payment shit, their engagement shit is whatever, where niggas recycle whatever big shit. I'll say like once a month or once every 45 days, right? So the Michael B. Jordan shit came back up. Listen, bro. Are women not adults? If we're gonna say that women are children, okay, women don't have responsibilities. Women don't. I can be with that, bro. Adult people, regardless of fucking gender, regardless of race, regardless of religion, okay, adults are expected to act like adults. So when you constantly do this shit, like men don't go back and forth with no women, and a man should just be able to take whatever a woman got to say. It's a woman, nigga. What? Huh? Mind you, again, bro. Y'all niggas love bringing up that like Islam and the Middle East and Asia and all this other shit. Look, you know why they don't have no problem? Because again, it's ingrained in their culture, and there are high consequences for any woman that would dare try it. Bro, a woman talks out of term over there in that place, bro. It's a group. All right. What Jesus say? Stomp a nigga ass out till they turn the lights on. Okay? That bitch will be mauled. You hear me? And nobody feel no ways about it. Because that's what the culture, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, how dare you? Who you talking to? You're a woman. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying we love applying this shit to where, like, bro, it's only that way here. Hell, even in South America, you bitches can't pop off the dudes like that. In Mexico, why you think? I told y'all, bro, listen, I'll never forget. Pedro came out of motherfucking Surge. That's a little jump place, little activity place for the kids. I'm getting ready to take my son in there. Maria was in the phone, a flip phone. Pedro took that motherfucking flip phone, looked at it, spiked that motherfucker, man. He cussed her ass out. He got in the truck, told that bitch underlay. She put the baby, rolling out there with the baby, put the baby in the car, whatever. And before they left, before she hopped in, she went and got the battery for her flip phone, put it back in her phone, dropped her head down, and hopped in the truck. Forever blessed. Again, bro, listen, I'm not even saying that, man. Jabroni Z, that's what I'm saying. I don't even agree with it. I don't. The reason why I don't agree with it, because when you say that, you're even taking away accountability. Shout out to Jabroni Z. This is one of the many things I can't stand about this dumbass nigga. People really don't understand the shit that they're saying, bro. When you say that a woman is a fucking child, you're saying that she doesn't have any accountability, she doesn't have any responsibility, and that any of her actions she's not cognizant of. She's not fully understanding the gravity of whatever it is that she does and how it affects people outside of her. That's what you're saying. You're giving a woman a pass when you say women are children. Women are not fucking children. Women are fucking adult females. They're adults. That's why it's called girls and women, boys and men. Women are not fucking children. Society just treats them that way. They give them the pass and the excuse to be just terrors, man. Bro, if a man get loud in an establishment, in a business, authorities are being called immediately, especially depending on the stature or whatever, so on and so forth, la. Woman gets loud, what we trying to fix it? Let's do this. Let's just calm down and this, that, and the other, and la. Again, the bitch can be as big as me. No, what we're gonna fix it. It's okay. We're sorry. We apologize. Let's do this and la. Your ass though, nigga. Y'all asked for it earlier. Listen, let your big ass, or not even your big ass, your black ass get too aggressive. He's being aggressive.
You going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
You hear me? There's always some simp ass nigga out there, bro. No, man, we don't hit no females, man. No, we ain't with that, bro. That's a female. That's it. Nigga, you knew she had titties and a pussy before she put her hands on me, nigga. So you should step your punk ass in and grab her. Because if you grab me, nigga, listen, I promise you. You better back it up. You better back it up. Shout out. Whatever happened to Buddy? Whatever happened to y'all? Remember the Atlanta security guard that was hitting them niggas with the taser? You better back it up. Let me see if I can find that. Oh God. Oh, here we go. Here's Atlanta security guard. Oh shit. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Jesus Christ. This shit right here, man. Listen. The shit that, again, women are allowed to just get away with, man.
Hey! Don't yell at my motherfucking kid, Fuck you, back it up. 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 Get off me. Back it up. Back it up. Don't, nigga, don't play with me. I ain't playing with you. Back it up. Don't play with me. Back it up. Nigga. Back it up. Fuck you, talking about bitch, nigga. You better back it up. Yelling at my motherfucking baby, bitch.
Now, again, man. Listen. What's that? 1, 2, 3. I think it's more kids around there, right? This nigga standing around. That's a nigga right there standing around. You saw like at least 2 more other dudes in the background, right?
Yell again, baby. I want that fuck.
4 of them. So 4 kids. So she was what's that? And look, so he got a body cam on. Look how close she is to this man, getting in his face. No, she's spitting on him. Hey, man, all heroes don't wear capes, son. Is hot raw. Yeah, well, I don't think he lost the suit. He ended up losing his job over something else. Cowboy, they setting up dudes. Listen, bro. Listen. Oh, calm down, man. Calm down. Listen, man. Hey, brothers, you gotta be careful how you moving out here, man. All right, listen, bro. Ain't no little piece of pussy worth life, bro. All right, I'm gonna say that. Public service announcement. I keep telling y'all this shit, man. Listen, it's not even as bad as it's gonna get, right? But it's not gonna get no better. That's the you know, that's the sad part of it. You know, that's the sad part of the fucking situation. Well, no, it's not. It's not everywhere. And again, I don't want to do the thing where we make it seem like it's a common thing. It's not. It's not super duper common either, right? But it does happen. But I just say, look, bro, you don't know that bitch, bro. Listen, bro, she shouldn't be coming to your crib. Don't meet nowhere. To where, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to, on some, you know what I'm saying, on some link up shit, you getting the pussy shit, right? Again, that's how I listen. Shout out to the tricking niggas, bro. Y'all are trusting. Tricking niggas, bro, y'all are crazy. The dude, I keep telling his name. I don't know what his name is. The dude's talking about he be doing the Lord's work, right? Hold on. Let me see. But he be talking about the crawler all the time, right? The tricking, the trick god. I don't know what his name is, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Him, that guy. So he talks about how one time, like how he ended up catching a charge because he's a trick. So he was buying that pussy, all right? Buying the pussy. And he was in there doing this thing, getting to the bottom of it or whatever. And he busts. All right. So as soon as he busts, even though he paid for a time slot, Shawty's like, "No, hey man, you can bust, bro. That's it. Your time is up." he got the back and forth, la la la, woo whoop. You know what I'm saying? And she said, buddy, come out the bathroom, up pole, you gotta go. But it's hey, buddy, hilarious, bro. She's a real pain taker. Impeccable. Shout out to Forever Blessed, man. Buddy fucking, hey, man, buddy's hilarious. CJ, what's up with you, brother? So, who's on Bernard before? Was he the security guard? I don't remember that. But yeah. So he was telling the story, bro, about how, like I said, she had her, the guy in there, and so, bro, just be careful, dog. Bro, don't trust. Listen, and nowadays too, hey man, you got this app on your thing too, right? So shout out, bro. Listen, I'm pretty sure if they got it on here, you guys definitely got it on iPhones, bro. You got an option where you can check your shit, bro, to make sure that like a bitch didn't drop an air tag or no shit like that. It's on and so forth, blah blah blah. You gotta be careful, bro. Bro, don't trust these hoes. None of this shit, dog. For real, for real. That's sadly, this is the times we live in. So be careful, bro. You letting the bitch ride in your car. Yeah, he told the story. The trick nigga, yeah, from IG. Yeah. And they went back and robbed Buddy and her. Because he said his homeboy hit her back because he knew the number. She didn't know he had a homeboy with her. He go in the room. As soon as they go in the room, they both up pole on them and basically got his money back and some more of her money. You feel me? So yeah, man. Like Blaze, man, it ain't. No, Tommy did. Yeah, Tommy definitely interviewed him. I know Tommy did. I don't think Bernard interviewed him. I know Tommy did because and Tommy was in Atlanta at the time. Nah, Bernard been going live the last couple weekends. Shout out to Bernard Riley. Bernard Riley back. He just, like I say, he cut down. Royce J, man. Shout out to Royce, man. Hey, bro, you warned us, brother. That tracking shit, bro. I don't think, man. Listen. That tracking shit, bro, is let me get mad at you real quick. We about right. How many we got? We got 100. So hey, man, I need what? Like 30 more likes, man. Hit me with the likes, bro. Hit me with the 30 more likes. Please and thank you.
Nigga, you better back it up. Don't yell at that answer, Papa. You do a motherfucking thing. You better back it up. She can yell. You better back it up. She can yell. You better back it up. She can yell.
Look, bro, look how close. Look. She can yell. Everybody standing around just watching it.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Exactly. Pussy nigga. Come on, he getting like you get fucked. He getting up on this. Like you get fucked. Like you get fucked. Nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You better back it up. Fuck you, somebody. You take dick every night, bitch. Fuck you, somebody, nigga.
And look at the kids, man. So this is twice the negative reinforcement, right? So the boys, because boys and girls, mostly boys, I think it was one girl, right? So the boys see how their mother, the person they care about, right? They look up to and all this other shit. I can't look at no more of this shit, man. And he end up tasing the girl and la la la. Yeah, it's just, yeah, man. Yeah, of course, Indigo Flow. Of course, man. Of course. By now, those kids are teenagers, if not 18. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what's the date on that shit. If they had it back from back then. What's that? Yeah, 11 years ago, y'all. This is 11 years ago. So the youngest kid I seen there was, yeah. So all those kids are like teenagers by now, bro. All of them are teenagers, at least 13 or more. They're all walking. So they're like, 1, 2 years old, right? And the oldest one, he was, 4 or 5. Well, no. So no, not teenagers, not grown. I don't think I seen like a 7-year-old. Right. But the violent little woman, that's a real thing, man. All right. And women know how this shit go. Women know that, hey, no one's going to believe you. No one's going to think that I'm the aggressor and I'm the person that's beating the hell out of you and all these different things. And what eventually happens, man, all right, shit get too far and somebody get motherfuckers sent to Uncle Charles, bro. That's usually what you know. What's up with you, bro?
What it do, man? You talking about these female abusers I see, man. That is wild biz today, man. That's been going on for a while and don't nobody want to acknowledge it. You know what I mean? They kicked all the male teachers out the school and it seemed like the abuse has skyrocketed every
Hey,
week. It used to be every week. It used to be every month. Now it's like every week there's a new teacher. Like, giving little boys head, and like having sex with little boys in bathrooms, running sex rings, all kinds of, shit that we've never heard of.
never heard of, bro.
And I had this debate, actually, with my little sister, right? And then I was trying to tell her, look, the difference. And she like, well, the men used to do it too. I was like, no, that's not true. The men, I've never, in all my years of going to school, never heard this type shit from any of the male teachers. Now I ain't gonna lie, some of the male teachers did, engage. But I told my sister even that's better than what the females are doing. Because a lot of these guys end up messing with these girls when they were seniors or as soon as they graduated, and some of these guys married some of these girls. I was like, man, these teachers ain't marrying none of these children they messing up. So I ain't gonna say it's better that they married them, but at least they date them and they end up marrying them. But nah, man, these teachers out here doing all kinds of stuff to these kids, man, and ain't nobody trying to stop it. I think they stop it.
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody saying nothing, man. Shout out to JC on the Cash App for the 5. I greatly appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man, like you said, bro. And I that's why I was like, the last data and reports of that, from what I remember when I seen it, I was trying to Google it to find what it was like either late 90s or early 2000s. Like I think the latest one was like 2003 or something, right? And like you said, since then, bro, just the whole culture and men are purposely abandoning that's another big reason I don't think people understand why you have so little male educators, right? Because bro, it's not safe, bro. You can't even. I told y'all this, bro, and I had my God bless the dead. My great uncle went through this, bro. Retired military, pastor, family man, married, faithful, all this stuff, upstanding, pillar of the community, and he was a substitute teacher for the school system, right? And he would substitute at my middle school, and he said one day, he stopped, and I asked my grandma, and she was like, well, what, why ain't Uncle Johnny, he not substitute no more? And she said, baby, he said, one of them little girls threatened to lie on him. So he was like, he just left it alone. The girl was in the wrong. He said, hey, look, am I gonna have to send you to the principal's office or whatever? Because you won't, you know what I'm saying? You're disrupting class, you're doing this and la 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 and so on and so forth, la la la, right? Took her outside the classroom to have a conversation with her to try and, get her to calm down. And she said, well, if you do that, I'll just tell them that you touched me. So like I said, man, a lot of us know men that have, been either victims of this or almost fucking victims of this shit, bro. So what the fuck am I? Bro, you can't get past that allegation, especially with a child. That's why I'm not a fan of this whole and it's bro. You got children singing about fucking certified pedophiles now with this Kendrick Lamar shit, and people don't understand just how much damage that fucking song has done. To make calling somebody a pedo cool, to make it fucking just commonplace in a household fucking thing to say against another man. It's crazy, right? But yeah, man. Men understood and seen that shit coming. So hey, just avoid it. Outside of fucking youth sports or coach or something, so on and so forth, and all these different things, and then it's gonna be a very limited setting, bro. I would never ever want to be an educator. No way. I don't. And again, it's well, you must have desires. No, you stupid ass motherfucker. There are other things that I must have much better chance at making. You don't pay enough money, first off. You don't get respect for doing the shit versus the stress of it, bro. I got one kid now, right? Just dealing with his little ass is enough. Now I got to deal with 15 of these little motherfuckers that ain't mine. Shit. I ain't got to feed, I ain't got to clothe, and I got to deal with them for fucking what school? 8 hours a day? Crazy as hell. I'm not doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't whoop them. I can't. All I can do is send them to the office or some shit. And then what they gonna do? Send their little ass right back. I don't know, man. That shit ain't worth it, bro. But Royce, what you got, brother? Go ahead.
Yeah, what up, fantastic? How you doing today, man?
Hey, brother, I can't complain, man. Another day, man.
How's Pastor up there, Mr. Lyman? How y'all doing today?
Blessed, man. Blessed, brother. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, listen. You know what profession I retired from, right? Fantastic. I don't know if the other guys know me, but y'all know I was a police officer for 29 years. I retired a couple of years ago, and I've had a lot of interaction with violent little females. Violent little females. I've had interaction with sex trafficking, little females. All the horrible stuff y'all seeing on the news, and y'all going, man, these women's is going crazy these days. No, they've been doing that shit. All of this shit we talking about, they've been doing for a long time. Fun story. A few years back, I was working a detail on my job. This is what they do in police work. Instead of you going out to get a part-time job in some of the biggest cities with the bigger departments, what they'll do is they'll contract with certain people to have officers come in on their off days and do security duties basically. So I was working one of these details in this area where there's a lot of prostitution, a lot of crime. And one of the spots I had was a hotel. It was several hotels in this area. One of the spots I pulled up to was a hotel just to make sure nobody's getting shot in the face in the parking lot, what have you. So I pull up and I'm in my car. I drive by the lobby and I see this guy looking with this real concerned look on his face, right? Now, sometimes that concerned look is because he's doing something he ain't got no business doing. But this wasn't that look. This was that look almost like blink 2 times if you need help. So, and he was with this little bitty skinny broad, one of those mongooses that Fantastic referred to.
Yeah.
So, that look was unmistakable. Like he was like I needed to go talk to him. So I get out of the car, I go in there, and I'm like, I look at him and I notice he's got blood on his shirt. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I asked him, hey, how you introduce myself? And I say, hey, is there an issue? Y'all okay? The girl goes, no, yeah, we're good. No, you can go on out of here. The guy's like, officer, I need some help. I need to get her away from me. I tried to break up with her. and she did this, and then he raised up his shirt, and there's a bloody plug bit out of his abdomen area.
Damn.
What? So I'm like, whoa, okay, all right. So as I'm looking at this, and she's like, well, did nobody call you? So and so, blah blah blah. The hotel manager comes out and says, hey, officer, she's not supposed to be here. We banned her from the property uh like a month ago, and she's here now. She's trespassing.
Trespass, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, all right. So I asked the guy, hey, did you want to go see the paramedic and stuff? He goes, no, I just want her to leave me alone. And the reason and the reason she bit him was because he wanted to break up with her. This is when tricking goes wrong, gentlemen, because that's what she was. They had an arrangement, and he decided he didn't want to pay and be bothered with her no more. And she was like, "No, we gonna do this my way." So that's why I always say, let them break up with you. You don't break up with them. But
Royce, hold on, Royce. Shout out to Royce, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you that too, but listen, nigga, I'm gonna say this, bro. Listen, we say this all the time, and men that have done it understand it. And this is why I say, now, of course, there are some men, okay, very, very limited men that cannot handle rejection, okay. But I promise you, there are far more fucking women, bro, that cannot handle rejection more than men. And then too, like you said, especially after you guys have had sex or you guys have whatever, so on and so forth, she caught feelings, bro. That is a horrible situation to be in. So,
yeah,
and it's crazy. Oh, he ghosted me. Well, that's why men ghost women. Men just stop talking to him or whatever, so on and so forth, become distant because that's easier. It's a much easier process than directly telling a woman, hey, pretty much, hey, your pussy ain't good enough no more, baby. I'm good. I find something better. I'm tired of it or whatever. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. All right, but I'm good. I'm off that. Bruh, a woman's ego is so much more fragile, and they try to make. I told y'all everything that a woman says about a man, is projection. Okay,
yes,
the jealousy to to wanting sex to being able to handle rejection and relationships and all this other shit, la la la, narcissism, bro. That's why I be telling y'all, bro. And for the brothers that know, they know, man. And it's there's no point of arguing with people that are gonna be like panderers and simp niggas. They'll never get it. They'll never understand it. But yeah, man, just listen, man. Shout out to shit, Ram. Shout out to Black Ram, man. Let
yeah,
bro. Let
yeah,
her dump, bro. Catch and release, baby.
yeah.
Go ahead, Royce.
Yeah. All right. So getting back to this story with this crazy ass woman. So now that the hotel manager told me that she's not supposed to be on the property, I was not going to take her to jail, not because I felt like she's a woman and he should man up. No, I know what the court system is going to do. They're going to let her go. They're going to toss the case. Nothing's going to happen. So my thing was like, hey, listen, you need to leave and not come back. You need to leave him alone. She was like, you don't tell me what to do, so then ain't nobody call you anyway. She went, full, full hyena. And so I'm like, okay, all right, please leave. They don't want you here. If you don't leave, I'm going to have to take you to jail. He doesn't want to press charges on you. You got a free pass to walk away. She's like, I'm not leaving him. I'm not leaving this spot. So I'm like, all right, I got to take her to jail. So I grab her. She's one of them little bitty mongooses. So she started doing the mongoose wriggle. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Well, during that time, I had about maybe a good 25 years of Japanese and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So by the time I grab her up, I basically got a balled around my forearm. So, all right, so she's like, okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to go to jail. I'm like, no, you got to go now. I had to put hands on you. You got to go. So I'm trying to put her in the car, right? She's like a cat. Like if you ever try to put a cat in a bathtub, she's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So finally, I get the door open, and I try to put her in. She wiggles out. She runs down the street. She's got my cuffs on. Now, mind you, she got the little Sheen outfit basically on. So the bitch is aerodynamic. So she take off, and she's a mongoose. So she ain't got much. She's about a good 120, 25 pounds. You know, about 5'6". So she take off, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
shit. I got on combat boots. I got on this duty rig. I got on my vest. I got on a radio. I got on all this heavy shit. So I got to chase her, and all this shit is shifted. I'm like, fuck. So you know, I chase her about 2 blocks and catch her. And you know, I'm taking her back to the car. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I just don't want to go down." I'm like, "No, you made me put hands on you, and you made me chase you.
Yeah, you run.
Lucky
Yeah,
you're a
exactly.
woman because I'd have to, you know, I'd have to get my pound of flesh if it was a guy. You know, he gonna catch a couple of shots,
Uh-huh.
you know, to the mouth.
Yeah, you
You
were
know?
already getting a break just off
Right.
not getting fucking your feathers ruffled.
Right. So I get her back to the car. My back is fucked up from dealing with it. So I get her back to the car. I try to put her in the car. She does a full split between the cage and the door to where I couldn't close the door. I mean, like Bruce Lee, John Claude Van Damme split to where I couldn't get the door closed. So I had to grab her and fold her up like a suitcase and stick her in between the seat and the cage to where
Great.
her knees was touching her forehead, so I can take it, so I can so I can take it into custody. But my back is bothering me so bad, I have to call. You know, I got to call my department and have them roll an ambulance out. Oh, and she said she was pregnant after I did that. I'm pregnant. Why you do me like that? You know, with her feet and you know, and her knees touching her forehead. So you know, and my back is fucked up. So I called an ambulance for both of us, right? So we end up both going to the hospital. You know, she's laying on one bed in the ER, I'm laying on the other. She gonna look over at me and she said, "Officer, I'm so sorry I acted that way. I just get so mad and I can't control myself." I was like, "You little crazy bitch, you could have just left. All you had to do was leave." But this is not really uncommon. I've had to deal with so many situations like that. Like I had one chick, her husband was a cancer patient. They was going through a divorce. They got into an argument. This dude got stomach cancer, stage 4 stomach cancer. She kicked him in the gut down the stairs, hit him with the teeth that you was talking about, the Sparta kick. She kicks him down the stairs. I get to the house. All the kids are like, she's upstairs. Like, these are adult kids. You know, kids usually side with the mom. Not in this case. They was like, no, get that bitch up out of here. That shit, I had chicks. I went up on the calls with chicks that stabbed guys over phone calls and all kinds of crazy stuff, man.
I see that as a trauma, I see that a lot. The stabbings, I see that a lot. But the guys don't press charges though. Guys, we don't. Guys,
they never do.
Never press charges.
They never do. They never do. You absolutely right about that. And I know in Chicago that they don't pursue domestic charges against females most of the time. Even if they beat the kids up. I had a chick. I had a warrant for a chick who kicked her son down some stairs. A little old fat boy. Is a nice kid, but you know he was a hood kid, but he was nice. And he got some bad grades in school because he's a hood kid. Hood kids get bad grades in school because they have a lot of hood distractions. She kicked him down some stairs, and you know she beat him up real good because his grades are bad. So I had a warrant to go pick her up, and that was a funny one too because she tried to outrun me, and so she saw me, and she saw me and I saw her, And I said, I said her name. I hop out the car. She tried to run to her door in this housing authority, project. And so I run to the front door, grab her fat ass, and take off, take off to jail. But man, these women, these females out here, they're very violent, man.
The
They're very
kids
violent.
are not bad. The kids' grades are not bad because they in the hood. The kids' grades are bad because of who the teachers are. That's why
Well, in the environment that they're being raised in, that
I
a
not to
kid
that
a kid's
environment.
gonna have bad grades because their parents. If your parents don't focus
Yeah,
on education, the kids are gonna follow suit. The kids do what they see,
yeah. So
not necessarily what you tell them.
So
yeah. So let me.
I'm gonna go real quick. I would say the
Yeah.
environment matters some, but the teacher and the teaching is overall bad.
Well,
Well,
let me weigh in on this, right? So I'll say it's a little bit of both, right? But mainly, Royce is right because, like I said, if you look back for us, man, I remember, bro, my grandmother was having me read at like 4 years old, ABCs and all these different things and so on and so forth. I was prepared for school before school, right? So me and my sister both, right? So when these parents, bro, especially in this day and time, which like say, bro, I don't know, well, yeah, we all the same age. So yeah, bro, my grandma had a fucking a a whole encyclopedia set, bro, in the crib. And she would tell us from time to time, go grab this encyclopedia and W H, just mix it up, right? And I learned so much stuff, and increase my knowledge base because I had fucking encyclopedias in my house that I could, just random stuff, and she would just task us with us on and so forth to encourage um learning into our upbringing, right? Not as a punishment, not as whatever, but again, you get it to the point of where it's a part of it and it's a part of your routine. So you don't have that basis, right? And then the teachers have to work with what they have to work with. Teachers are supposed to pile on top of a foundation, right? You know what I'm saying? A teacher's job is to
facts.
teach, but at the same time, like you said, if the teacher starting off with where you got a 6-year-old kid that don't even know ABC and 1 2 3, you feel me? So again, but Pastor, I understand what you're saying too, but at the same time, I think it's not so much the teachers as to the school system. When they started that fucking No Child Left Behind shit, it stopped being about education and being about funding. They
Yeah,
want the kids to be dumb and they want the kids to be poor because the poorer the kids are and the dumber the kids are, the more money that the school gets, right?
yeah. And pastor's not wrong. Two things can be true at the same time because a lot of what they're graduating in the field of education, they're not great teachers. It's an easy degree to get. So pastor is correct on that. It's an effect of both. But ultimately, that being said, that school is still a part of that environment. So it's all environment, because this particular area, the kids weren't bused. The school was literally a half a block away. So this kid and the kids in that neighborhood weren't being bused, and there wasn't a magnet school in that area, which I don't think he could have gotten anyway. But that school was the people that worked at that school, a lot of them lived in that area and were a part of that environment as well. So all of that stuff was being reinforced with that kid and his education. Something like I said, he wasn't a bad kid. Every time I used to see the kid, he was the nicest little kid. He was one of the nicest young men in the area. Great kid. He just didn't get what he needed, and his mom's reaction was to beat him and kick him down some stairs. So which is the point of what we're talking about. It's not really the education system. It's the we're talking about the violence that's being committed by women and that they're able to largely get away with. You got to remember this whole election, the last two elections were really about women's right to be able to delete kids with no consequences. They're
Uh,
one issue voters when you really think about it. If you are not a woman of reproductive age, they don't care about you. If you, they are one issue voters. Their big issue is the abortion issue, and the freedom to do what they want with their coochies.
And you can argue that that's abuse too. And I think
Yeah.
you can argue that that's abuse because look, I find it mighty funny. The same woman that'll go out here and delete a baby will tell you that dogs have feelings. If that dog can feel pain, bitch, tell me how that embryo can't feel it too. But she don't want to have that conversation. Bitch, bitch believe in a dog, but don't believe her child can feel pain. But then they say that black women being here, having given birth and don't nobody care about their pain. You don't care about nobody pain.
The women in this country are more protected than children. When there's an emergency situation, what do they say when it's got to be evacuated or some people got to be protected? It's the women and children. The women
first.
and to the women first, right?
They don't say children and women. They say women and children. So
shout out to Pastor Dollar, man. And that's what I say, man. Listen, I told y'all, bro, we have made it this way. Women, again, there are more children being abused than women. I'll say this again. There are more children being abused than women, yet and still there's not a child abuse movement. There's not a child two or a child first or a child anything movement. There are more children being trafficked than women. But like y'all said, women are so, and this is what I say, man. Shout out to the hate God niggas. The Bible told you this, bro. A woman is selfish by nature. A woman does not understand sacrifice like that for the most part. That's something she has to learn to do. That's something that she gains from a maternal instinct, hopefully, right? It's not about the majority of mothers, I think, have a maternal instinct. That's something she has to learn to have after she has a child. But even though when she has that child, she's putting herself first. She's not putting the fucking child first. She worried about her and the kids, not the kids and her. So shout out to y'all for pointing that out, man. And that's why I say these conversations are far deeper than a lot of people give credit to, right? Because this is the stuff that men understand, but we never speak it. We never say it out loud, right? So it's just something that like we know, but we never talk about it because, hey, you know, manhood, masculinity, hey, man, nobody gives a fuck, nobody gonna care, ain't no sense in complaining. But like I said, when we actually had these conversations, you feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I've seen more female violence than a lot of you all believe. I talked about the sex trafficking. I've seen this more than 4 times. You know, where a lot of the women that are introduced to sex trafficking are being brought in by other women. The bottom bitch exists for a reason. She's the groomer.
I would say that the majority of trafficking, period, children and women, and even little alternative boys, that shit is being done by women. Because every time you a police officer, every time y'all catch them, it's always 4 to 5 women and 1 grown man. I will admit there is a man there. There's a man there, but it's always 4 to 5 grown women though.
Yeah.
Hey, and listen, bro, that's like you said, even with the Ghislaine Maxwell thing, right? Like you said, bro, the woman is always used to recruit. The woman is always there to recruit. And like they say, even the bottom bitch, quote unquote, for like, you know, the whole pimp situation, she's the one that keeps the hoes in order and tell her, hey, you got to get out there and fucking whatever and la, right? So it's not just the force, right, or the threat of violence. Like you said, man, the women put more pressure on other women, and then women nurture the children through the abuse. You know what I'm saying? But nobody wants to talk about that shit.
They running the whole. I don't think they're just recruiters. I think they're running the entire thing. The man is he's literally just a muscle for other men.
No. So no, because they're not getting.
I might be wrong, but I think that's what's going on.
Well, no, they're not getting the majority of the profit in that situation now, though. So no, Pastor. Now, yes, because you know, hey, that P word, that occupation is dead. You get caught with that shit, it's automatically human trafficking.
Oh no, it's not.
You facing nothing less than 20 years. You facing nothing less than 20 years with that.
It's not dead. It's digital. The pimp is now digital.
But I'm saying it's independent. So that's what I'm saying. So the man is no longer in the place. The woman is what y'all call a renegade, right? The woman is a renegade and she runs her own shit. So the man has been completely totally removed, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And the woman gets all the profit. But then too, like you said, they don't even need to go out and recruit other women. They can just make the thing on themselves. But the one that's out here now, like you say, still on the road, still fucking doing that, you know what I'm saying, on the concrete. Hey man, crazy.
Now it's when they decriminalize prostitution all over the country, in places where it wasn't outright legal, they decriminalize the woman, but the Johns, the tricks, they still got penalized, and a lot of them, they don't go to jail now. This is what they do: they basically get legally extorted because they get hit with an ordinance fee of anywhere between $200 to $1,000. They get their vehicles towed and stuff like that. And that citation they get, it's still public record to where now, okay, you're not a sex offender criminally, but people can still look up that ordinance and say, hey, John, Larry is out there buying coochie. So they're still penalized. It's just now they're not outright arresting them, you know, in most cases. But yeah, meanwhile, the female, nothing happens, nothing whatsoever. She gets services and stuff. Oh, you need help, and you know, and she can tell that story that, oh, I was abused, I was, you know, such and such, and I had this boyfriend get me hooked on heroin or cocaine, and they get all these services offered to them to where they don't have to use these services, but most importantly, they get to walk away free. Meanwhile, you know, if you're a male involved in that, who is not a sex worker, you're still going to be criminalized in some capacity. So it's a cold game, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my man L Unk man for the 20 ball. Greatly appreciate you, bro.
Ain't nothing but some money.
Support my G. Hey, brother, I greatly appreciate it, man. Yeah, bro. Listen, dog. That's a whole other thing for another day. But you know, just like I said, from the abuse aspect of it, right? Especially domestic violence and stuff. Again, bro, nobody talks about how, you know, women relationships are far more violent than you know, heterosexual traditional relationships. So what does that tell you? Is the man the problem? How can the man be the problem when, again, you put two women together and the fucking rate goes up exponentially? And then you add race to it. Black lesbian relationships have the highest motherfucking domestic violence fucking rate. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, listen, man. There used to be in that hotel I told y'all about. There was another hotel down the street, and we used to call that Stud Row because you had 2 floors in that hotel that was full of stud couples, and all they did was fight all the time. They fight. You take them in. Judges throw out the cases all the time. I'm telling you, there is little to no consequence for female violence unless it ends in a murder charge, and even then, they're trying to find ways to give them a social parachute, like that one girl that you mentioned earlier that killed the John and came back and stole his truck and stuff. I'm telling you, this is what we're dealing with, and the thing about it is more attention needs to be put on it so that we can force these people to come right out and say what it is, so then we can start voting against them, because then you'll have the evidence is, oh no, this is what you're doing. And the problem is as men, we let stuff slide and we excuse stuff, and everybody's trying to say their mamas or the mama them niggas and stuff like that. And so women are able to get away with a lot of the stuff that they do. Them days, they need to be over. They need to be done.
Well, one thing that women have learned, especially from the streets, is that they can a lot of times purchase weapons when men can't. That's one thing I've noticed that they've learned. They've learned that real quick.
Oh,
So
they bring the weapons in the club for the guys.
so a lot of women have access or have way more weapons than you may think. Like I'm not talking about this hand. Yeah. This shit's crazy, bro. The women got weapons, bro.
No, he's not. You're not lying, bro. Because a lot of the gun trafficking cases I worked was women who were legally able to buy guns in Illinois. They would go buy guns, then they if they were smart, they would file reports to say that the
Yeah, the
house was
gun was
broken
stolen.
into and the gun was stolen.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they didn't either gave the gun to Lil Pookie or they done sold the gun
Sold
off
it,
and stuff. And by the time the ATF or local authorities figured out, they 20, 25, 30 guns in.
So that's an income that a lot of they do it. They doing it real big down here in Dallas. Down here in Dallas, these women.
I can imagine.
Here, if you want to, you already know how easy it is to get a gun down here in Dallas. But what's happening is a lot of these niggas down here got felonies, right? And it's hard for them to get their hands on weapons. And you know, guys ain't, you know, dude, we try to be smart about it. We ain't trying to sell no gun nobody that got a felony. So if we end up, the law gonna come down on us hard, right? But the women, they feel empowered, right? They the new gun sellers. They the new gun sellers. They the new black market gun sellers, believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy, but I've seen
It don't sound crazy, bro, because I've worked those cases. I know exactly what you're talking about because I've seen it. Some of the biggest drug dealers that I locked up were women because everybody's looking at the doughboy, but nobody's looking at the chick with the beauty salon. You know, nobody's looking at the chick driving around in a little Nissan Altima and stuff. You know, you thinking she picking up kids and stuff, and she dropping off, you know, a quarter key, a heron or something.
Down here
I'm
in
telling
Texas.
you.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You say what now? A what?
A quarter key of heron.
Hold on. He said that boy.
This
That
ain't no
boy.
weed, Ray. And we ain't snorting no bitch. This is boy.
That boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In fact,
Bro, this shit
one
go
of the,
deep, man. It's even worse. Yo, even the majority of the coyotes now down here in Texas, the majority of the people that's trafficking and bringing shit across the border, you would think it's a bunch of young men or a bunch of Santa Maria cartel men, right? Nah,
no, it's women.
the women. The women are bringing the drugs and the gun across and both. I mean, in and out of the border. The women are running this shit through Texas and through the rest of the United States. All them fentanyl pills, them shits is being ran by women.
Yeah.
Oh well,
and
listen.
a lot of
We already
them
know
stick them in
that.
it.
Well, I would say this, right? We already know that because again, women have the ultimate hiding place. You know what I'm saying? That's why you know, they
We
had
call it the vault. We call it the vault.
You know what I'm saying? That prison pocket, right? So again, that's why you have to have women, what's the names? You know what I mean? Officers or whatever onto the scene or call to the scene whenever situations like that happen. Crazy enough, bro. Why do people still try to get drugs through the airport? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Shit,
That's because people can still get drugs through the airport. It's a lot harder, but it's not impossible.
I don't see them doing it. Every time I see it, a motherfucker caught.
They can't, of course, it's like the border. They catch some, but they ain't gonna
Don't catch them all right. For every one they catch, 3 or 4 done got through.
And then you got to realize they also got TSA. Now, this when the men come into play. Now, TSA is paid off. Bag boys paid off. You know, the men make the men ultimately make it run smooth. But damn if the women ain't participating heavy.
You know what? The men are the muscle. They're the guns and the muscle on the protection side. A lot of the operations is women. I'm telling you, one of the biggest cartel plugs we caught was a woman in Cicero, Illinois. She was a waitress at a restaurant, but she was the plug. If you was gonna get them bricks, you had to come see her. You had to come talk to her, and she was the plug to the connect. You know.
Yeah, man. Listen, again, the level of criminality, like I said, in women, people aren't even considering anymore, right? Yeah, man, the prison pocket, man, not a wallet, a pocket for them. It's a pocket. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Society hasn't even caught up with the reality of the current times. You feel what I'm saying? And it only applies to women, right? So people are calling men and directly in real time reacting to the shift and change in mentality and reaction of men, and sassy and what's the other word they use? What's the other shit they say other than sassy? Oh, zesty. There we go. Yeah, sassy and zesty. If you challenge a woman on any of her bullshit, right, that's immediately called out. But no one's calling out these motherfucking gorilla ass, manly ass hoes, bro. And like you said, bro, bro. I showed y'all the shit with Philly. Y'all remember this happened 2 weeks ago. The week before we was it a week before or 2 weeks before? Either it was within 2 weeks of us going to having the event in Philly. Bro, the bitch walked up on a random person in the street, shot at the girl, shot the baby in the leg, shot again, and just walked off.
Yeah.
A bitch.
The woman that stabbed the 3-year-old. You check this right. Everybody.
Yeah. Listen, hey, Pastor, hold on, bro. People would talk, oh, she's mental health and this, that, and the other. They found that bitch fucking mentally capable, bro. Fuck that hoe. People actually say, oh, well, she don't know. She killed a child in broad daylight, just randomly.
Stabbed it. 3 years old.
Fuck that hoe.
Yep. Check this right. You remember everybody doing a story about about Baby K, that young man that got 60 years in prison for going on that school bus in Baltimore and trying to shoot another kid. You remember that, Baby K?
Yeah, the girl set it up. Remember the girl
set it up.
Yeah, the girl dropped the fucking location.
The girl set it up and everything. So everybody doing stories about him getting 60 years, but that shit has gotten pushed in the back, and ain't nobody talking about that.
And that was middle school. That was like 13-year-olds. That wasn't even like kids.
No one's talking about the fact that he did get 60 years. That's true. But what did that little girl get? What happened to her?
Nothing. Maybe some motherfucking probation or like a week or two in fucking juvie or whatever. And like you said, man, like again, that's bro. You have to be society as long as society takes to catch up to that reality, bro, of what's really going on and how these women are not, you know what I'm saying, innocent, sugar spice, everything nice and incapable of just these violent, just egregious acts, bro. It's not gonna get no better, dog. Crazy.
Hey, shout out to Dirty Folks for calling them professional fight promoters. It's absolutely true. And they
shout out to
a lot of
bro, appreciate you. That's why the no snitching policy is a big thing in the community, because it's taught at home by our mothers not to tell what goes on in the household. So that's all right. It's another great point too. Don't you be telling them folks what's going on in my house. It's my house.
Man,
them folks need to be in my business.
Hey, I tell my life story because I grew up as an abused kid. My mom would send me to school with extension cord, whips across my face and all kinds of stuff. And her thing was, you better not tell those teachers what's happening in your house. And I'll tell anybody nowadays, the most violent person I knew, and the first violent person I knew, was my mother. And that was the thing she pushed. Don't tell people what's going on in my house. Meanwhile, you beat me and my sisters to death over stupid stuff. My mom hit me in the head with a high heel shoe and stuck the shoe in my skull because I snuck a brownie when I was like 8 years old, like 8 or 9. Who does that? And people talk about, they talk about that. Oh, who hurt you? First thing I say is my mother. She's the most violent person I knew. Now what?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my name is my name. What is SDs? I know what Latin Kings is. I don't know what's the SD stand for.
SDs are SDs are either Satan disciples or Spanish disciples. Um,
Okay.
uh, and you find that the SDs, the Satan disciples, are like around Pilsen, east side of Chicago, and your Spanish disciples are north side, like around Sin High School.
Satan disciples. That shit came from women, y'all. There ain't no other. A woman came up with that name. Hey, what the Satan's disciples? What in the damn thing?
Nah, that's Pedro them, man. Pedro, they motherfucking they
Yeah.
worship damn dead and shit. Muertos, whatever the fuck.
Now they also
Muertos.
they celebrate Maria too, and they love them some Maria. Oh Mary, they love Mary, Maria, they love Mary. Oh, they love Mary down there.
But yeah, man. The whole thing, dog. Listen. Um,
Female violence has been it has been accepted across the diaspora of people. You know, black people, we talk about how mothers used to beat up the children in the Hispanic culture. These women are known for throwing sandals and chocolates, just throwing stuff at kids. They think it's funny. It's funny to them. It's just funny. Oh, she just throwing shit at kids and people. And then
Right,
every,
exactly.
every
If
community,
a man threw something at her, oh, he's the worst person in the world.
it's like every community. It's not. This is not just the black thing. Every community has normalized the violence of their women. Every community has done it. And every country has done. Well, I can say every country because the Middle East, they not every Western country has normalized the violence of women. I would say
Hey,
that.
hey, listen, Muslims are on to something. I always tell people, hey, listen, for the control that they have over there, maybe they were on to something that the rest of us probably need to take a second look at. Like, maybe we need to implement a little of that.
Cause this shit has gotten out of line. We can't. There's nothing else to normalize. They doing whatever they want to do to the kids. They doing whatever the animal abuses went up since women have become owners of they abusive to the animals. Okay, shit.
Got the dog looking like, I don't want no more peanut butter.
Dog, the motherfucking dog. I'm trying to tell you, them dogs are struggling. Okay, I so animal abuses went up, child abuses went up. When domestic violence went up, it was because the women couldn't go to their jobs no more. You remember during the pandemic, domestic violence went
Oh
skyrocket.
yeah,
How
yeah,
did that?
you're right. You're
They
right.
tried,
We all ignored that too.
they tried to blame it on men that the domestic violence skyrocketed during the pandemic, but I just don't. I don't know, man. They really did blame the men for it for the domestic violence skyrocketing. I
That
want
was
in every one of those households. I don't know how it skyrocketed, but it
You know
did.
what? That was content that we ignored for the most part. I think one or two people talked about it, but yeah, we ignored that those rates went up during COVID. You're absolutely right.
yeah, man. I'm telling you, like I said, shout out, man. Shout out to Sherelle. Shout out to shout out to Cree, man. Shout out to Cree in the building, man. Listen, man. Yeah, dog. This whole thing though, Skai Jackson, you guys look the story up. These brothers, if you got these little firecrackers, man, hey man, get rid of her, bro. Nothing good of that shit gonna come, dog. I'm telling y'all, bro, the day a woman puts her hands on you, not playing, you know what I'm saying? Not because you get into the bottom of that horse, okay? Not because you get to the bottom of that horse. Nah, she slapping you because of this, brother.
don't know. She said the dick was so good that as she started rocking, she just got into it, and all of a sudden, she said something just hit her. Bam! All upside his head. Just slapped him. Dick will make you slap somebody.
Nah, I mean, if it's for that, brother, it's all hey, it's all legal. It's all motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? It's allowed. It's authorized. But anything else, bro, she trying to fight. She trying to do all this other shit. So on the sofa, act like y'all in a fucking boxing match or MMA match or motherfucking WWF in the 90s, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The real fucking wrestling, brother. Wrestling, bro, let that hoe go. Let her go, bro. It ain't worth it. Yeah, it's only gonna turn out bad in your favor. Okay, be it you finally getting tired and reacting to her, and you protecting yourself. Now she called the cops on you, or something even worse, bro. All right. I think. Well, not I think. Right. What's happening is this whole men understanding their worth thing is real, bro. Men understanding like, bitch, I ain't got to put up with this. You know what I'm saying? Especially again, bro. You our age, you accomplished, you established, you got something going on for yourself. You know what I mean, bro? You have the choice of the the women you can deal with. Why the fuck would you put up with an abusive ass little bitch? You know what I'm saying? Big bitch or little bitch or any bitch, period, right? But bro, don't be out here getting abused, brother. All right, you better than that. Help yourself, brother. All right, help yourself and leave the little Mike Tyson bitch alone. You hear me? Well, hell, she too small to be like Mike Tyson, little motherfucking Floyd Mayweather bitch alone, man. Leave her alone, bro. Get that bitch some boxing gloves and go tell her to fucking take up a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a class or something. But yeah, man, this whole thing, nobody's really talking about it, bro. No, of course, no one's gonna talk about and point out the fact of the matter that when a woman is violent, the man isn't even seen as the victim, even with all the evidence in the world of it, right? So that's one of the things we got to do, man, and turn that shit around.
Oh, hey, shout out to women's Olympic boxing for what's been going on. I don't feel sorry for them. They asked for it, they got it. And if some dude that identifies as a woman but he's 6'5", 185 pounds with 4% body fat is knocking her into oblivion, it's on them. It's on them. They asked for it.
But the thing about it is, violence isn't argued from a strength. I mean, violence is argued from a strength perspective rather than this and this. What was your incentive for doing the violence? And that's they switched it into that. The original argument of violence was based off your intent, right? Your intent is what violence is really based off of. You know that you do law, right? You a police officer, you know law. So it's really looked at the intent of violence rather than your physical strength.
Yeah.
Intent matters over strength. So women are saying that their violence doesn't matter because they don't have no strength, which is a lie. That's a lie. But strength is not the argument in violence legally. It's
no.
Right. And that's the part that the judges ignore in the courtrooms, and that's what they have to be called out on and bring these court proceedings and these rulings back to, that it is not an issue of strength, it is an issue of intent. You are 110% correct.
Hey, shout out to my man JC again, brother. Thank you for another 5 on the Cash App. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. Like you said, but that's what I'm saying. I think we got at least another, I don't know, man. to where it's actually where it should be according to society, right? And the way things are moving, equality and all this different shit. I say we got another 15 to 20 years of that, right? To where people finally realize and understand and like, look, when you're not handing out equal punishment, right? So the level of severity, it doesn't deter. One group clearly sees that, right? They see the fucking benefit they have when it comes to these things. So until the legal system, right, the legal justice system catches up to the actions that these women, because I shot the Rainbow Kid, I had no idea. I gotta do research on it. They're saying more women are being I imagine women are being arrested at higher rates now than men or whatever. So I might have to do some research on that.
Yeah, it's mainly DUIs. It is true. It's mainly due to DUIs.
Oh, wow. So yeah, anybody has that information, man, just you shoot it to me on my email or any of my social media, Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media, Miss Fantastic 824 at Gmail for my email, so I can get that information and I can definitely talk about that, because that shows yet again another huge shift, right? Of how far well, not shift yet, but shift of how women are no longer the women that society was used to or understood pretty much the role of what a woman was versus now, like you said, to the reality of how they're really interacting in society from a criminal standpoint, right? That's crazy, man.
Women abuse cars too. They abuse cars too. They get they don't get the oil change. They get drunk as hell, get drunk as hell and get behind the wheel. The reason why the female arrest rate has went up so high, when you go to check and do some research on it, you're going to find out it's a lot of it's due to DUIs. Actually, male DUIs have went down.
Hey, I've done some quite a few female DUI arrests back in the day. Wild ones. They are the worst people to deal with.
Yeah,
you
man.
already know if you get pulled over drunk, you already know what it is. As a man, you get pulled over drunk, man, you already know what it is. We don't get DUIs like that no more. Well, we still do, but it's going down.
Okay, well, actually, I'm definitely gonna look into that. And then, like they said too, I remember a month ago or a couple months ago, the guy that got drafted, he got killed by and they went in on her, some big back bitch that was driving drunk and killed him. And people was asking for sympathy for the girl, and I'm like, huh? What the fuck? When the fuck we start asking for sympathy for fucking, DUI drivers that's killed somebody? The fuck? I don't give. She don't deserve no fucking sympathy. You don't have to drive drunk. DUI, and
Hey,
like I said, that's
man.
why they hit so hard on it in the military. DUI is something that you make a fucking conscious decision to do. In 2024, there's no excuse for you. You have fucking Uber, you have Lyft, you have taxi cabs. You can even call AAA, man. All right, you can even call AAA to get your whole entire car towed to your destination or whatever. You might have to pay a little difference if it's outside like a 50-mile radius or whatever it is. I think it is, but you can literally call AAA just so you don't get a DUI, man. And again, like you said, I don't speak in this utopic, euphoric situation where all evil or anything wrongdoing is ever going to be wiped off the board. That's not realistic. I'm not saying that, but that right there is why one of the biggest things I understand as to where, hey, hit them with the fucking hammer, bro, as hard as you possibly can. All right,
Hey, man,
that's one.
I forgot to mention this. My mom's car got stole last week by 3 teenage girls, and CPD let them go.
What? Hold up.
Yeah.
So girls are car thieves now?
Yeah, man, they've been stealing cars. Hey, they've been stealing cars.
Oh shit! Well, no. Yeah. Hey, Royce, remember the dude? Yeah. So remember the dude, and that was in DC, where the girl stole the man's fucking car, and they killed him.
Yeah. The Uber driver. They did the carjacking, and they ended up killing the guy.
She flipped the damn car and got out and talking about where my phone at.
Yeah, I
man,
remember that.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they got Glock cases. They don't know how to drive. We got the Kia girls out here now. The Kia boys is bad enough. Them little niggas is bad enough. But the Kia girls, come on now. We can't afford to have the Kia girls.
And that's why I think, man, listen, bro, you ought to be able to just get a whole bunch of fucking men and women in the neighborhood. They willing to participate, but mostly men. Put belts in their hands and whoop these little bastards off the motherfucking street, bro. Whoop these little bastards right in the motherfucking school. Whoop them in the house. Whoop them off the fucking street and whoop them out of this. This is just horrible.
It's too late. They got
switches. They did have that.
Switches. These kids got switches on Glocks. It's too late to bring out the leather belt, fam. I wish that would work.
Hey, and when it was tried with like the Detroit 300, Keisha got upset because her son was getting fucked up by them grown men. It was whooping his ass, and she didn't like it.
And them niggas was armed too. Let's keep it real. They were armed too.
Yeah, listen, hold on. Yeah, listen, now, Pastor, you fucked me up when I know it. Now, listen, these little hoes ain't out here with no goddamn switches now. The little niggas now, but the hoes got switches.
No, they got switches. They got switches. They got switches.
Nah, yeah, man, that's.
I've done search warrants, and we kicked in the doors, and we found switches in these these bras' houses.
Right, bro.
He has access to the guns. The women are transactioning, and the guys don't trust each other like that no more to do these transactions. It's the women that are doing these transactions and getting shit from These little boys is buying these switches from little girls. I think they buying them from the girls. Cause the girls can buy the guns legally, and they already fucking with niggas getting weed and switches and shit from niggas that they fucking around with. It's an easy transaction, and we see it happening in every major metropolitan. And you don't even have to be in law enforcement. I'm just a fucking nurse. I'm a trauma nurse. I'm just a fucking trauma nurse, dog. I'm not in law enforcement. I ain't in the street. I take care of the shit that I take care
It
of.
happened on the street.
It happen in the street.
You see what the police don't see because people don't talk. You see what actually happens. That's a whole different world right there. You see it. You see more than the police do. I guarantee that.
I see these motherfuckers pulling up in all kinds of vehicles, hopping out, running out, pulling people out of cars. We had to stop that shit because there were guns in the cars. So you can't go out there running as a nurse to get somebody out the car bleeding, and there's guns in the cars.
Yeah.
And so then the police got to secure the scene. People they're currently bleeding in the car. Your ultimate goal is to get the person. You ain't thinking about the guns. They can take you hostage. Any damn thing can happen, and this shit happens every Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday for me. But the potential for it.
And Pastor, you in the Chi-Town area?
Dallas.
Dallas. Oh, Dallas. Damn, Dallas. Shit, it's like that in Dallas.
Dallas is not what Dallas used to be, because I'm not from Dallas, but I try to be a decent citizen down here. But the people that are originally from here, they'll tell you that all these implants, because you got a lot of niggas from Chicago, DC, California.
Dallas is the new Atlanta.
Yeah, Dallas is fucking stupid, man. Dallas and Fort Worth.
Damn,
Fort Worth wild too. Arlington.
You know what's crazy? You don't ever hear anything about Dallas. You hear about Houston. You might hear about fucking the only thing you hear something about, like, whatever, and you don't hear a lot of violence and a lot of shit in Texas. You know what I'm saying? But
because Texas is good at hiding its violence. Texas is not going to let it. It's like a little girl just ran over 5 people last night drunk driving in Fort Worth. It's not going to be you're not going to hear about it in the world.
National news stuff. That's crazy.
So
did anybody pass?
Yeah, 5. She ran over 5 people.
All of them.
I can pull it up right now.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Look, a little drunk girl runs over people in Fort Worth. It happened like last night. But see, Texas is good at hiding their violence though. So you ain't gonna hear about Texas violence on the world news. You won't.
Yeah.
Wow. And was it a minor?
I don't know if she was a minor or not. I just know her ass was drunk.
Okay, hold on. I got you right here. I'm gonna pull it up.
Hey, fantastic. Why does Jacksonville have the ugliest women in Florida?
Until this morning. Just there behind me, this is I-35W, the northbound lanes over there, just over there at Seminary Drive exit. There was a horrific crash this morning. We have just learned that 5 people in total have died in that crash, 3 adults and 2 children. Now, what we know at this point from Fort Worth Police is this all happened just after midnight. Police say a black Camaro was driving very fast on the northbound lanes of 35W and ended up rear-ending a car at the Seminary exit. Now, the crash was so catastrophic that police say the car that was rear-ended caught fire, and the several people who were inside did not survive. Now, the driver of the Camaro was seriously injured and taken to the hospital. We've just learned that driver is now in good condition. And now Fort Worth PD's traffic investigation unit is piecing together everything they can about what happened before making any charges. Now, we did see one of the vehicles towed away from the scene within the hour. Again, police haven't given us any more details than that, but they were able to reopen the freeway shortly after those crews were able to remove the vehicles from the crash scene. But again, we have learned that 5 people in total have been killed in this crash. That is 3 adults and 2 children, tragically. We'll continue to keep you updated. Again, the scene is cleared. You can see the cars moving along on the northbound lanes of I-35W. And we'll continue to bring you more information as we get the latest from Fort Worth Police.
Okay, yo, they said it was a male driver. So the preliminary story that the preliminary story we first got was it was a female driver. That was the preliminary story. I'm glad they cleared that up. All right, well, sisterhood, y'all don't have to, we be fucking up too, man. Right?
Oh yeah, big time.
We fucking up too. Well, if we did that, you know, man, we gotta do better. But but the preliminary story was that it was a female though. My bad. I got that wrong.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm trying to see if they suspected teenage drunk driver that shut down the interstate. So they said it was a teenager. Let's see, driver black Camaro. La, la, la. Yeah, he rear-ended it. Yeah, so it was a he. Yeah, it was a he. It was a
You know what? But nowadays you gotta wait, because nowadays, if that's a person that may be biologically female but identifies as male, the news is going to identify that person as male. That's a reality nowadays.
Could be true, because I don't know why they were telling us that it was a female at first, and then maybe because it was a teenager and they were young, they didn't quite, you know.
It's probably a stud.
You know,
it could very well be a stud.
Manny Fresh. Oh, Manny Fresh
Yeah,
look like
Manny Fresh.
We didn't know. Because I ain't making up the fact that the first story, because I ain't making up the fact that they did tell us initially that it was a female. Now,
like you work in the thing, man. So hey, but you know, hey, shit get mixed up in the thing, bro. But listen, but yeah, man. Hey, it was a great convo, man. I appreciate you, brothers, for pulling up on me. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, take it easy. Fantastic. Hey, we're gonna talk about the ugly Jacksonville girls too. Hey, they rough, bro. I'll talk with you later.
All right, for sure. But yeah, man. Listen, the whole aspect of this thing started out with Skai Jackson. You guys don't know what she is. Again, childhood Disney star or whatever, publicly abusing her fiance, alleged, you know, possible baby father. All right, it hasn't been confirmed she's pregnant or any of those things, right? On video, to the point in public. So this isn't speculation. This isn't something where he just called the cops on her, so on and so forth. She was so aggressive with him to the point in public and on video as to where the police were involved. Police saw the evidence of it and they decided to arrest her and charge her. So the charges were dropped by the prosecution. They didn't pick it up. But again, it clearly happened because they give you the details of it in the story. So yet again, brothers, look out for yourself, man. As embarrassing as it may be, or so on and so forth, brother, get some help. Tell somebody something. Again, this is why I keep telling y'all too. Listen, bro, you need to keep you a big burly bull dagger on payroll. You hear me? If you got a big burly bull dagger like on your squad, brother, listen, don't know, look, especially you fucking the little pretty bitches, little bitty bitches, they don't want no smoke with her. She gonna ragdoll them with that and enjoy it. That's her pleasure. A bull dagger can't wait to get hope to a little skinny pretty bitch that's talking shit. You gotta keep one on the payroll, brother. All right, you gotta keep one on the team, man, just for those purposes. A bitch got all right. Hey, you right. I'm all of that. I'm a pussy nigga. I'm a whole nigga. I'm this. I'm that. I'm la la. All right. Remember that though. Remember that now. When goddamn, you know, with what I can't think of no bull dagger name, man. When Felicia pull up on you, all right. When Phil pull up on you, all right now. Exactly, man. Listen. Yeah, man. Listen. Don't get your hands dirty, bro. Don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how she got beat up like that. I don't know how she ended up all. I didn't do it. Hey, y'all saw me. I was on live. I was walking around in the mall on live. I ain't have nothing to do with that. Yeah, man, get them out of here, man. Listen, man, artifacts, yeah, bro. Memphis is crazy. Memphis, Chicago, any of that shit, bro. Broward, Atlanta. Listen, bro. Philly, Baltimore, bro. You gotta know your surroundings, dog. Everywhere, every hood, every people are saying there's hoods everywhere. Every hood ain't the same, dog. Every hood is not the same. Every hood ain't the same. Every hoe ain't the same. Every nigga ain't the same. Listen, bro. Hey, all this shit is not created equal, bro. You got to know where you at and how it applies to you. But anyway, man, hey, really appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. That's that on that one. We'll catch y'all next, man. Holla, we out.